So we go back to the 129. So when we started this project, to get back again to a point you made, was if you think about hearts and arrows, right? What is interesting about hearts and arrows? Hearts and arrows is a beautiful diamond. It enhances the overall color light of the diamond. Okay? Then you look at AGS triple zeros and you talk about perfect symmetry and, excellent symmetry and excellent polish. Well, think about this now. The brilliance of a diamond is determined by three component parts: white light, color light, and scintillation. In our evaluation, we looked at white light, and whether you have very high or high white light, do you think the consumer can see the difference? No more than they can see the difference between G and H with their unaided eye. So therefore, pursuing white light as an objective and having the strongest white light you could have really is not going to give you value added that the consumer can recognize. Color light. Can the consumer see the difference between high and very high color light with their unaided eye? Again, the conclusion's no. Can the consumer see the difference between excellent and very good polish with their unaided eye? Can the consumer see the difference between excellent and very good symmetry with their unaided eye? So each one of these things that we have historically said are necessary to have the best diamond, the consumer ultimately cannot see the value added. Well, therein lies a challenge. Here is a chart in the modern publication that came out in summer of last year, 2006. There were 45 variations of ideals. Approximately half of them were named and half of them were unnamed. But to a great extent, our thoughts in branding, a round diamond have been to name it or to enhance one of these component parts that really the consumer cannot see. So we've got this list of diamonds that are round ideals that have a signature name. And there's about another 25, again, that are not named, but that are ideals. And the bottom line is, if we put right here in front of the customer, again, go back to Leon and Sherry, which is the real focus, that's the only thing that matters, and we put two of these named diamonds in front of them and an ideal that didn't have a branded name, can they see the difference? But there is a lot of times a tremendous difference in price because the way we've tried to create separation is by marketing the diamond and creating name recognition. The problem with that is you may create name recognition, but what ultimately is the most important part about branding something is the performance of that particular item that we're trying to brand. So we get back to 129, and the beauty of 129 is the customer can see the difference with their unaided eye.